Hello and welcome. I'm MCFPapa and this is the 2026 mid-year channel update, going over a few announcements and all the series I have scheduled for the rest of 2026. First of all, the biggest announcement is now memberships are open on the channel. So if you ever want to really support me and also have the honor of getting a little colored icon next to your username when making comments on the channel, now you have that option. At just 99 cents a month, that means it costs less to be an MCFPapa channel member for a whole year than it does to buy one single medium Baconator combo meal from Wendy's. Now that's what I call a bargain. It'd mean the world to me if I could finally start seeing some actual money from doing this YouTube channel. But of course, if you aren't able to spend anything on me, I'll always also appreciate what I ask for in my usual tagline, liking and subscribing if you want. Now, these channel memberships were the first big announcement, and the second big one is that I'm going back to 4 uploads a week. There'll be videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Why am I doing this? Well, I have several reasons. First, it's because there were several very long series in this lineup, and I wasn't happy with how few different video series there would actually be uploaded in this time frame if I had stuck to just 3 days. I personally like to have more variety in the series I release. Second, the period of late 2025 and early 2026 was a special moment where I felt an absolutely gigantic creative spark and recorded a ton of series. In particular, a ton of Nitrome Let's Plays due to them announcing the Nitrome Classics games, so I was recording just series after series. And so I have a ton in reserve. And third, I just feel like the way I schedule things means it'll take ages to get around to some of the other games I want to eventually do series on. So at least this way, stuff will get uploaded 33% faster, and there'll be more content in the 6-month time frame. Now, some of you older subscribers might remember I did try this once already from January to June 2023. I also uploaded 4 times a week. But that time I didn't have a ton of videos prepared, so stepping uploads up so much led me to getting kind of burnt out. And so I went back to 3 uploads since then. This time I feel a lot more confident I can maintain a pace of 4 uploads a week, but for now I'm just promising it from July to December of this year. And for the next announcement, I plan on continuing to do some live streams. Now, these really don't have a set schedule. It just depends on when I'm in a mood to live stream, but it'll probably be I stick to either doing a stream on Saturday or Sunday, but not necessarily every weekend. I'll always try to at least make a community post letting you know when a stream will happen a day or 2 in advance, so be sure to always keep a lookout for those. As for what I'm going to stream, I plan on continuing the long live-streamed Let's Play of Hitman World of Assassination I've been doing, and if I'm still accepted into the IO Creator Program and am able to get free keys to give away for doing the Celebrity Elusive Targets, I'll stream those too. And of course, I'll also be streaming any new Nitrome Classic game they release on PC. Right now, it seems that Nitrome will be releasing their Switch 2 game Mousework somewhat soonish. I will not be live streaming that because I have no Switch 2 or a capture card for a Switch 2 if I did have one. But I will be streaming any of their PC releases. And hopefully, once Mousework gets done somewhat soonish, that means they'll be able to focus more efforts on releasing other Nitrome classics. I'm hopeful that the Silly Sausage Collection, the Skywire remake, and the mysterious fourth Nitrome classic they're working on are gonna all be able to be released this year, but even if they don't, I'll try to stream them whenever they do actually come out. Oh, and by the way, Twin Shot Deluxe is on sale for 20% off right now on both Steam and Switch for about a week after this video is published. So if you haven't picked that game up yet, now's a great time to jump in and get it. I very much recommend Twin Shot Deluxe. It's so much fun, as you could have seen if you watched my live streams of the game. In the 2 months since Twin Shot Deluxe came out, I've sunk over 35 hours to it. It's just so great for just casually replaying through the game. I love it so much. And even if you're watching this video after the sale's already over, I still recommend getting it at the full $10 price tag too. And since now on the channel I have dabbled in some legal breakdowns, if there are any major developments over the next 6 months that come out related to Grandma Studios' lawsuit against Big Fish, or Big Fish's lawsuit against Elephant Games, I will of course post some bonus videos explaining the new developments as best I can despite not being a lawyer. Never thought that would be an aspect of the MCFPapa YouTube channel, but I guess it is now. Oh boy, this was certainly the most announcement-filled update video I've ever done, but before I get into the schedule itself, I'd like to say as always that if a new MCF game comes out within this time frame, I'll post daily uploads of my blind let's play of the game, so some series may get pushed back a week or two. However, this year, 2026, is the most uncertain I've ever been of a new MCF game, pretty much for the series' entire lifespan, honestly. The new owners of Big Fish BFG Entertainment haven't really done anything related to the series outside of some merchandise with some very poor AI upscaling on it, and they did add a new tab for the series on their website where they either forgot or didn't bother to care to actually include Huntsville or Return to Ravenhurst in that list. Instead, they just had Detective Training and the Return to Ravenhurst soundtrack, which isn't even a game at all. I feel like in previous years, there was usually at least the beta demo for the next MCF game by this point in the year, and for most of the past years, there have been 2 MCF games in 1 year. But so far, there's been no news of even 1 new game. I'm hoping for the best. I hope the reason BFG Entertainment is not revealing anything is because they're planning on really making a big splash with their first MCF, and so they're taking a whole year to make just 1 much higher quality MCF game, kind of like how Elephant took a year to make Dire Grove Sacred Grove. I hope it's not a case of the series being actually done and BFG Entertainment just relies on elements of the older games to continue to make money. But I guess only time will tell if we are able to get the typical Thanksgiving MCF game this November. I hope so, anyway. But we'll just have to see. But anyway, with all those announcements and discussions I wanted to say out of the way, now it's finally time to get on to the schedule of videos being uploaded these next 6 months. Of course, right now, my Let's Play of I Spy Fantasy is still going on, but once that's finished, on July 10th, the first part of Let's Play Cheese Dreams New Moon will be released. I just finished up the demo a little while ago, so now I'm uploading the full game. On July 18th, the first part of my non-commentary playthrough of Fragments of Truth and MCF Story will be released. Honestly, still a pretty solid MCF game, all things considered, even if technically it's a spin-off. So stupid. But I digress. On August 10th, the first part of Let's Play Nitro Must Die will be released. This is by far the most substantial Flash game Nitro ever made, a celebration of their 100th game released. While I still am going to be uploading plenty of Let's Plays of their smaller Flash games, from this point onward in the schedule, I'm going to be doing Let's Plays also of their more substantial games. So from now on, every 5th Nitro Let's Play I do will be one of the larger games they've made, such as the ones they've made on PC, or in this case, Nitro Must Die, because it's just such a big, substantial Flash game. On August 28th, the first part of Let's Replay Dire Grove Sacred Grove will be released. From now on, I'm gonna stop skipping around the MCF series, and so from this point onwards, the MCF Let's Replay series I do will be in the same order that the games themselves originally released. So hopefully at least it'll be a bit more straightforward now. On September 25th, the first part of Let's Play Yuka Replayly will be released. This is a blind Let's Play I recorded of my first ever time playing the game. At the very least, I think I can call it blind. I, of course, already know a lot from the original Yooka-Laylee, but since the game did heavily change up many of the elements, I guess it's okay to call it blind too. I personally recommend watching both this series and my Let's Play of the original Yooka-Laylee if you want to better compare the two games and how much stuff was changed in Yuka Replayly. On November 6th, the first part of my non-commentary playthrough of Mystery Case Files House That Love Built will be released. This series is going to be a major milestone for my MCFPapa channel because it's going to be the first time in my over 12-year channel history that I will be all caught up, where there's a non-commentary series available for every single one of the Mystery Case Files games. Not counting, of course, Agent X or Spirits of Blackpool that are lost to time. And it might be that I won't actually be caught up with this series, because if there is a new MCF game released this year, and they also release it at the usual time before Thanksgiving, and that game's gonna come out on Tuesday, November 24th, while the final part of this non-commentary series on House That Love Built is scheduled to be out on Wednesday, November 25th. So if that's the case, then I won't be totally caught up with this House That Love Built series. I'll have come ever so close to being caught up, but not quite there yet. But anyway, after that series is done on November 27th, the first part of Let's Play Bad Ice Cream will be released. I chose to do LPs and Nitro Must Die and Bad Ice Cream now because those are by far the most popular Nitro games I haven't done series on yet. And I'm hoping to at least have these Flash game Let's Plays done now so that when they eventually make Nitro Classics remakes of them, they'll already be available for the sake of comparing them to the remakes. On December 7th, the first part of Let's Play I Spy Mystery will be released. This is still a really fun game, and I have a ton of loving nostalgia for it, but oh boy does it reuse a lot of content from the other I Spy games. On December 25th, I'll be uploading my usual bonus Christmas Let's Play, regardless of whether any of the other series get moved around in this schedule. This time around, I'll be doing a Let's Play of Gift Rat, the only Nitro game that they did that's Christmas themed. Kinda weird it took me so long to get to this game, considering I've done these Christmas LPs for several years, and I've been a massive Nitro fan even longer, but I'm finally doing it now. On December 30th, the first part of Let's Play Bad Ice Cream 2 will be released, which will continue into the new year. I was a bit cold toward Bad Ice Cream 1 in my Let's Play of it, but Bad Ice Cream 2 is an absolutely amazing sequel that finally enabled me to understand why this series is regarded so highly among Nitro fans. And given I'm doing Let's Plays on Bad Ice Cream 1 and Bad Ice Cream 2, you can probably take a guess what the next Nitro Let's Play I do in 2027 will be. Of course, as always, on January 1st, 2027, I'll be uploading my usual New Year's update video where I'll let you know the exact schedule for January to June 2027. But to give you guys a glimpse into the bigger series planned for the first half of 2027, there is a lot. I'm hoping there's something for everyone to enjoy. For my general hidden object game fans, I'll be doing a series on Flux Family Secrets: The Ripple Effect, a really solid classic HOG. For my Mystery Case Files fans, I'll be doing Let's Replay Key to Ravenhurst, trying to remain as positive as possible no matter how hard it may be for that series. For my 3D Collectathon fans, I'll be doing a blind Let's Play of Donkey Kong 64, going for 101% completion. For my Nitro fans, I'll be doing a Let's Play of Icebreaker: A Viking Voyage, the best game of Nitro's mobile game era, and arguably the best Nitro game they've ever made. And finally, for my I Spy fans, I'll be doing a Let's Play of I Spy Funhouse. All of these series should hopefully be out in the first 6 months, though I Spy Funhouse might end up being pushed back to July, but it will be coming eventually. The bottom line, though, is that 2027 should hopefully be even more jam-packed with content than 2026 is. I feel like as a whole, 2026 has kind of been a major transition year for this channel. I mean, if you asked me in January, I never would have believed you if you told me I would be doing stuff like actually live streaming on a semi-regular basis, or doing even legal breakdown videos of all things. So, who knows? These next 6 months could bring even more new changes or even more out there video types to the channel. We'll just have to see. I hope, though, you're as excited for the future of this channel as I am, because, boy, it seems like I've just been getting more and more and more passionate for this channel. And I hope that comes across in all the content I put out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And I'll see you for the first of many regularly scheduled Friday uploads as I continue I Spy Fantasy with Part 6 on July 3rd. Can you believe it? A Friday. Get excited.